Hey everyone, remember to like and comment because I've recently got an up boost in just random videos I've never engaged with, never commented on, being where traffic to my channel is coming from. So, definitely, it does make a difference. Thank you. This is our second day house sitting, so I've been trying to just relax and just have these 2 days to me and my family. But tomorrow I'm gonna have to start driving the conversation more towards difficult subjects, like what we're gonna do once the person that owns this place comes back. We're house sitting now, but when we're done house sitting, are we gonna be able to go and stay with my family's partner again or not? And since things have been so stressful, there's certain information I'm gonna have to review. I've gotten several messages of people talking about this topic, but I just can't even remember them right now. There's been so much else just trying to keep us fed, because keeping us fed means getting food. We had some things left for us by the person we're house sitting for, and God bless her for that. She didn't have to leave food that was for us, but she did. But hot dogs are definitely not healthy for me. They are definitely bad for my stomach. I can eat like one in a day, but I definitely need to balance that out with something else, or I'm gonna get sick. I can't just keep eating hot dogs. She left me a bunch of chicken because she knows I like that, and that's wonderful. I'm so happy about that. I'm definitely gonna be cooking like one piece of that chicken a day probably, and but I can't just live off of chicken, you know. Oh, sorry, the dog, he needs to be let back inside. Here you go, Jojo. Boop. Okay, gosh, I call this dropping my marbles. When I get distracted from what I was talking about, like, my marbles are all on the floor. I don't know where my thoughts were. I saw a metaphor online for ADHD where, like, neurotypicals have, like, a nice bowl to carry their thoughts in, and ADHD people have, like, a sack with a hole in it, and just that thought of marbles and thoughts and sacks and ability to hold on to has really stuck with me. Okay, food. We were going, gosh, fuck, bugs. Okay, you saw all the donations we had earlier. Well, those are still at the house we were at before. The partner of my family member. And that means we're literally just on the supplies that the person that we're house sitting for left for us. And they're wonderful, they're lovely, but we can't live off of that. And the people that have our food donations are just overworked and only have one car. And so they haven't had the chance to bring us our food. They brought us a bunch of other crucial supplies, but we really are gonna need that food tomorrow. I'm gonna have to bring that up. It's so stressful to think about. I have social anxiety, but everyone else is so stressed out. Like, sometimes I have to be the one that's the leader, as we like to say. Like, when someone's having a particularly bad mental health day, we'll be like, okay, you have to take charge of this, and know you're the one who emotionally can handle this. In my absence, I can't right now, or I'm going to be useless. I'm going to have a meltdown, and that is not going to help the situation. So, I guess to drastically shift topics, today I've been trying to keep my mind off of all that, and me and my fiance were talking about my writing. They are really into MMA. They study martial arts and are just amazing at it. They're beautiful. And sorry, I dropped my marbles. That's why the pause. I was talking to them about my writing, and they were able to give me insights that really shifted my brain enough to like make some really leaps and strides in my progress. I have like 4 alien species. Humans are one of them. But I've been trying to design that 4th one, and just finally some things Bae said to me helped me to like click into place what I wanted that to really be. I don't even remember what they said, but just, I love talking to them and how wonderful their insights are, and helping me build these creatures that when I first started building them, I saw them as alien. When I first started writing these creatures, I did not have any concept of what I was doing, but Bae has been such a massive help in like connecting these distant dots of like understanding I just didn't have before. Outside of that, I have a children's book that I have basically finished, and I'm really just struggling on the illustration and publishing process. So if you subscribe to my Patreon, you'll see me in my art processes trying to get more confident with myself, so my illustrations will be good enough, I think, to actually get my book self-published. Or you'll at least keep me afloat long enough to get the script written down well enough that I can start researching what publishing companies I can send it to. It's been really hard to just stop by a bookstore to see what the latest publishing companies are, to write down, you know, things to contact that way. I can use Google, but then it's probably going to give me stuff that's like is potentially going to come up with a bunch of self-published stuff with all the search terms I can think to use. So I don't know how to narrow it down to like, I don't even know, I don't have the words. Yeah, that's the problem. But yeah, I've been really thankful for these 2 days to just not have to think about the stressful things and just spend time with my family. And I really need everyone to understand, though, even on these days where I say I took this day to just spend time with my family, that doesn't mean I was just sitting in this house all day doing nothing. Me with my bad knees walked several blocks from here to go to Kroger with my other 2 family members so that we could walk the dog that we're sitting, and we could get supplies because we don't have enough food here right now. And so, like, there's just so much going on. Doing nothing isn't doing nothing to a homeless person. Walking takes so much time. I really don't feel like people that have been with cars their whole lives. I know when I was with cars my whole lives, I didn't understand just how devastating having to deal with the garbage public transit around here and walk everywhere otherwise is. It's a nightmare. But put any questions in the comments. I'm definitely down for answering. I realize I ramble all over the place and probably drop thoughts in incomplete parts, and you're like, wait, what? I feel like you didn't get to the point of that. What? I feel like there's a really large potential in how my brain works and how stressed I am. So I am definitely down to answer questions. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated to the GoFundMe. We're really low on funds right now. It's not even the GoFundMe donators' fault. GoFundMe's way of paying you out is just like really inconvenient. Hold on, the dog is barking again. Actually, I'm just gonna do a whole separate video on how GoFundMe shenanigans have been working. Thank you for watching. Peace.